Hello everyone, welcome back to tech2.com. We have already understood what is foreign key. In this lecture, we will understand what is referential integrity constraint. So, we understand that foreign key is a key which establishes relationship between two tables. But this is not necessary always. We can have relationship in a same table. For example, let's say I'm saying that there is a table of employee, and in this employee table this is employee ID, let's say EID, and here it is name of the employee, and this one is his project manager. Fine. So this project manager is again a employee itself, right? So now let's say E1, E2. So E1 is a project manager, uh, even himself is a project manager, name, let's say name 1 something, and he's project manager. Okay, so this field will be empty here. Now here this is E2, and if E2 has project manager E1, then the name of E2 is, let's say, this is E1. Fine. So the project manager attribute itself is referring to employee ID attribute in the same table. So this is also a foreign key. Fine. So now in this table, this attribute is referring this attribute. Fine. So the one important question here is, why do we need this foreign key? What is the requirement of foreign key? So the simple answer is to reduce redundancy. So in the previous example, if we see, this was activity table and this is student table. Activity, this winner column is referring to the student ID table, student ID attribute of student table. Okay, so why do we need this? We can write here beside this S1, we can take another column of name and address. Okay, then we don't need this. But let's say there is two event here, there was another event, let's say A4, and this is on 3rd Feb. Okay, and again the winner is S1. Now what will happen? Again we will write the name and address. Okay, so we are writing same name of S1 here. If we have another column of name and address, so same name here and here, address here same, and same address here. Fine. So the values are being repeated, which is not required. So simply to remove the redundancy and to keep our database small, as small as possible, we introduce these concepts, and we keep a simple key which can be used to refer and to find out the more details about a particular attribute. Okay, so that we keep, and this should be a primary key. So using this primary key, we can find out all the remaining attributes of this entity. All the attributes can be find out. So that's how we proceed, and we try to remove the redundancy using foreign key. Now in this lecture, this is referential integrity constraint, which we have already studied. That it says that the referencing attribute must be the subset of referred attribute. Quite obvious, right? This is referencing attribute. Okay, so let's say in our previous example, if we understand, we have already discussed this also. So this is what this is our referencing, this is referencing attribute. We will write it. So this is referencing attribute, and this is referred attribute. This is referred attribute. Okay, so what we are saying is, this referred attribute must be this is referencing, right, and this is referred. So what I'm saying is, this referencing attribute must be the subset of referred attribute. Means whatever we are going to write here in this column, that should be present here. Okay, so if there is a winner, that will be a student, right, and that should be inside this student database. Otherwise we cannot write a key and refer to this database. So this is quite obvious. Well, so this is all we were talking about. Like this is something like, if we are talking about some person, he should be existing in the world. So this is the notion of this foreign key, okay, and this foreign key constraint. So I hope you have understand it. If you have any doubt, please go to the doubt section and ask your question. We will be answering it as soon as possible. So thanks for watching.